You think you're the boss of your house. You pay the bills. You buy the food. You decide when it's time for a walk. But what if I told you that's exactly what your pet wants you to think? What if every cute head tilt, every gentle paw on your leg, and every sad look from across the room is not love at all? What if it's a calculated move? Stay with me, because after today, you will never look at your cat or dog the same way again. Let's go back to the beginning. You come home after a long day. You're tired, your feet hurt. You open the door, and there they are. Your dog is wagging their tail so hard their whole body shakes. Your cat is rubbing against your ankles, purring like a motor. Your heart melts instantly. The stress of the day disappears. That feeling, that relief, that is exactly what they want you to feel. Because when you feel good, you do things. You reach for the treat jar. You open the can of wet food. You grab the leash. You give them your attention. They know this. They have studied you more than you have ever studied them. And I don't mean this in a spooky, evil way. I mean it in a survival way. Dogs and cats are not humans. They do not think like us. But they are brilliant observers. They have spent thousands of years learning what works on us. Think about it. A wolf in the wild would never stare at you with big, soft eyes and whine for food. That would get them nothing. But your dog does it. And suddenly, they have a piece of your steak. That is not luck. That is science. Now, let's talk about that sound. You know the one. The high-pitched, almost human-like whine that your dog makes when you are eating dinner. It is not random. Research shows that dogs have evolved specific vocalizations that mimic the frequency of a human baby's cry. Yes, you heard that right. They know that we are biologically wired to respond to the sound of a crying infant. So they use it. They tweak their whines on purpose to hit that exact nerve in your brain that makes you feel guilty. And it works. Every single time. But wait, what about cats? Surely your cat is too dignified to do something so sneaky. Wrong. Have you ever noticed your cat bringing you a dead bug or a toy mouse in the middle of the night? Then they drop it at your feet and meow loudly. You might think they're bringing you a gift. That is what we tell ourselves because it is cute. But the reality is far more practical. They are showing you that they are the provider. In the wild, mother cats bring injured prey to their kittens so they can practice hunting. When your cat brings you a toy or a dead leaf, they are treating you like their kitten. They are saying, "Look, you are clearly too slow to catch this yourself. I brought it to you. Now try to catch it. Try harder." They are not thanking you. They are teaching you. They are asserting dominance in the most subtle way possible. Let's dig deeper into the manipulation. Take the classic example of the morning routine. You wake up, and your cat is sitting on your chest, staring directly into your face. Maybe they tap your nose with their paw. Maybe they start kneading your blanket, poking you with their claws. You think, "Oh, they love me. They want cuddles." Wrong again. They are hungry, and they have learned that if they sit on your chest and look cute for exactly 3 minutes, you will eventually get up. They have mapped out your sleep schedule. They know your alarm clock. They know that if they wait until just before your alarm goes off, you are in your lightest sleep phase. That is when they strike, because waking you up during deep sleep makes you groggy and confused. But waking you up during light sleep makes you alert. And an alert human walks straight to the kitchen. They are not cuddling you. They are running a very efficient food retrieval system. And you are the machine. Now, what about the classic guilty look? You come home, and your dog has shredded a pillow. They are crouched low. Their ears are back. Their tail is tucked. We call that the guilty look. We say, "See? They know they did something bad." But here is the shocking truth. Studies have shown that dogs do not actually show guilt when they do something wrong. They show guilt when you are angry. Let that sink in. Your dog's guilty face has nothing to do with their actions. It has everything to do with your reaction. They are not feeling sorry for tearing up the couch. They are trying to stop you from yelling at them. They are performing submission to lower your aggression. It is a defensive strategy. They are manipulating your mood to protect themselves. It has nothing to do with morality. It is pure survival instinct. But this gets even deeper, much deeper. Have you ever noticed that your dog yawns when you yawn? We call it contagious yawning. We think it is empathy. We think it means they are connected to us. But here is a darker interpretation. Contagious yawning in animals is actually a sign of stress. It is a way for them to match your emotional state to avoid conflict. When you yawn, they yawn to show you they are not a threat. They are saying, I am relaxed like you. Please do not attack me. They are not bonding with you. They are scanning you. They are constantly assessing your body language, your tone of voice, and your facial expressions. They are reading you like a book, and they change their behavior to push your buttons in the right way. Let's move to the food bowl. You fill the bowl. They sniff it. They walk away. They look back at you. You panic. You think, oh no, they don't like this food. So you add some chicken broth, you heat it up, you add a topper, you basically become a 5-star chef for a creature that licks its own backside. But here is the reality. They are not picky. They are testing boundaries. The first time your dog refused their kibble and got a piece of bacon instead, they learned a lesson. They learned that if they refused the boring food, they might get the premium food. They are not rejecting the meal. They are rejecting the status quo. They are training you to work harder. And the worst part? We reward this. We laugh. We film it. We post it online with hashtags like fussy eater or spoiled king. We are literally celebrating them training us. We are the internet's favorite puppets. Now, consider the power of the puppy dog eyes. We all think it is cute, but let's break down the anatomy. Dogs have a specific muscle around their eyes called the levator anguli oculi medialis. Wolves do not have this muscle. Dogs evolved this muscle specifically to make their eyes appear larger and more infant-like. It is an evolutionary adaptation. It is not love. It is biological warfare. They grew a new muscle just to make us feel sorry for them. They literally changed their face over thousands of years to trigger our parental instincts. That sad look is not sadness. It is a weapon. What about your cat's slow blink? You sit across the room, and your cat gives you a slow, deliberate blink. Every pet owner says, they are giving me a kiss. We call it a cat kiss. But let's look at the facts. In the wild, cats use a slow blink to show that they are not a threat to another cat. It is a signal of non-aggression. When your cat blinks at you slowly, they are not sending you love. They are checking to see if you are calm. They're testing the environment. If you blink back, you pass the test. You are literally playing a psychological game with your cat. And they set the rules. But here is the biggest manipulation of all. It is the one that will probably hurt the most. We call it the welcome home. You leave the house for 5 minutes to take out the trash. When you come back in, your dog acts like you've returned from a 3-year war. They jump, they cry, they spin in circles, they act like they are in pure ecstasy. We think this is unconditional love. We think they missed us. And yes, part of that is attachment. But here is the cold truth. They are not celebrating your return. They are celebrating the return of the resource provider. You bring food. You bring walks. You bring belly rubs. When you are gone, all of those things stop. When you return, the resources return. They are not jumping because they are happy to see you. They are jumping because they are happy to see the hand that feeds them. It is a transactional response. Your scent, your keys, your footsteps. They have associated all these with survival. They are not missing your soul. They are missing their access. And yet, and this is where it gets interesting. Does any of this mean they do not love us? No, absolutely not. Love is a human concept. We project it onto them. But what they give us is something deeper and more honest. They give us honesty. They give us instinct. They are not pretending. They are simply surviving in the best way they know how. The manipulation we are talking about today is not a villainous act. It is not cruelty. It is language. It is the only language they have. They cannot say, I am hungry. They cannot say, I am scared. So, they use what works. They use sound. They use sight. They use timing. They use our own emotions against us, and we love them for it. We willingly hand over the treats. We willingly get up at 5 a.m. We willingly buy the expensive food. Why? Because they have made us feel needed, and that feeling is addictive. So, are they manipulating you? Yes, but only because they have to be. In their world, every day is a negotiation. Every meal is a compromise. Every cuddle is a strategy. And you know what? I think that makes them brilliant. They are not puppets. They are partners. They have learned to live in our world without speaking our language. That takes intelligence. That takes patience. That takes a deep understanding of who we are. They have studied you more than your best friend has. They know your habits. They know your weakness. They know exactly what time you are weakest and most willing to give in. That is not a flaw in them. It is a reflection of how deeply they are connected to us. So, the next time your dog puts their paw on your leg while you are eating, do not get annoyed. Smile. Recognize the genius in front of you. They are performing a negotiation that has been refined over 10,000 years. And, honestly, they have earned that bite of chicken. The next time your cat walks across your keyboard and knocks your coffee cup off the table, do not be mad. They are not clumsy. They are communicating. They are saying, "Your screen is taking your attention away from me. Fix it." And you will fix it because you cannot resist them. And that, my friend, is the beautiful, messy, complicated reality of sharing your home with a fur-covered mastermind. So, I have to ask you, who really owns who? Go ahead. Look at them right now. Are they looking back at you? Are they tilting their head? Are they blinking slowly? They are waiting. They are always waiting because they know that eventually you will get up, you will walk to the pantry, you will open that crinkly bag, and they will win, just like they always do. If this video made you look at your pet a little differently, or if you caught yourself smiling because you know exactly what I am talking about, smash that like button right now. Seriously, go ahead. Click it. Let me know you are one of us. And do not stop here. Join the conversation. Drop a comment down below and tell me the sneakiest thing your dog or cat has ever done to get what they want. I read every single comment, and I promise you, your story might just end up in the next video. Also, if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap the bell icon so you never miss an upload, because we are just getting started. In the next video, we are going to dive into the science of how your pet can actually smell your emotions. And trust me, that one will absolutely blow your mind. Until then, keep watching them. They are always watching you. I will see you in the next one.